everyone. My name is Dara Rath and I'm the pastor at Faith Lutheran Church in Port Elgin, Ontario, Canada. And each week I bring you a story that takes about 5 minutes to watch. And the story this week is from a book called Too Funny by Amy Newark. And it's called Granny on Wheels, and it's written by Jeannie Jacobson. Grandma, let's skateboard. The obvious answer for someone my age should have been no, but our teenaged grandson plopped on the sofa next to me and waggled two sticker-covered skateboards. Come on, Danger, Will Robinson, no way, don't do it. Instead, I followed Ashu into the spring sunshine. We cut across our freshly mowed grass to the sidewalk in front of our suburban home. Asher presented the boards like a sacred offering. You pick, Grandma. I chose the one with fewer skull stickers on and said, I haven't skateboarded for 50 years, so give me a minute to adjust. Sounds good. Just let me know if you need help. Asher zipped away while I tested my stance on the board, waiting for muscle memory to kick in. Asher spun back toward me. You okay? Sure. It's just odd. I thought I'd remember how to ride this thing. Well, it's been a lot of years, Grandma. You're really old. He winked and zoomed past my outstretched hand. Determined to prove what an older lady could do, I set my left foot on the board and pushed off gently with my right. A second later, my rear end connected with the street. The skateboard careened into our side yard and scattered a flock of blackbirds feeding there. The angry, squawking mass rose and flew to safety in our neighbor's tree. I groaned, brushed off my sweats, and stepped on the board again. With my arms flapping, I teetered slowly down the pavement. Asher sped by again. You're sure you're all right? You look like you're a bit shaky there. My skills aren't coming back as quickly as I thought, but I'll get there, she said. After all, I roller skated with ease even after a 20-year hiatus. A return to horseback riding came easily, and the old saying about riding a bug certainly proved true. I couldn't figure out why the skateboard felt so alien to me. I wobbled along with Asher passing me like a NASCAR driver. He executed a rapid U-turn, wheels whirling against the concrete. Granny, how long has it been since you've ridden a skateboard? Decades. So cut me some slack, whippersnapper. As Asher streaked away, I had an epiphany. If I started at the top of our sloping driveway, the momentum would propel me forward and I'd glide along. I scurried up the driveway and took a spry step onto the board. A nanosecond later, the skateboard shot down the driveway. Unfortunately, my body didn't follow. Like a cartoon character, my legs flipped up a 90-degree angle and I slammed into the concrete. I lay there on my back, wondering how I'd explain this one to my doctor. Asher raced to my side and knelt down. Grandma, are you okay? Don't move. Go save the skateboard, I croaked. He retrieved it from the street and hurried back to my side. Can I help you get up? Not yet, I muttered. I'd like to just lie here for a minute and tally the number of fractured bones. Asher flopped down next to me and mimicked my bent leg pose on the chilly cement. If we both point at the sky, the neighbors will think we're just looking at clouds. For the next 5 minutes, we carried out our pathetic ruse while I assessed the damage to my geriatric body. Sore back, skinned arms, wounded pride. Nothing seemed broken, so I let Asher pull me upright. Grandma, let's get you inside. I said, not until I ride the board. He shot me a skeptical look. Are you positive you know how? It will all come back. I blotted my bloody elbows with my scraped palms. I'm not giving up now. Asher shook his head. Okay, but let me give you some pointers. He spent the next 15 minutes critiquing my style. Don't lock your knees. Place your feet like this. Keep your head up. His tips helped, and soon I inched my way down the sidewalk. The neighbors across the street popped their heads out of their door. Great, I'm becoming a community entertainment. They moved to the end of their driveway and shouted encouragement. I yelled, it's been 50 years since I've ridden, but it's coming back. After an hour of stumbles and semi-falls, I remained upright while gliding forward. Asher and I counted it a joint victory, although my aching joints disagree. Our daughter Patty arrived later to pick up Asher, and he described our afternoon fiasco. She looked at me strangely. Mom, did you really get on a skateboard today? Of course, but you know what's weird? I couldn't remember anything from my childhood skateboarding days. Patty doubled over laughing. Mom, that's because you told me you never owned a skateboard growing up. You rode a scooter. Isn't that great? What a funny story. Oh my goodness. How many times have you tried something like that and have fallen or, whatever? That would be something I would probably try to do, I'm sure. Anyway, thanks so much for taking 5 and blessings on your day.